This is the Doctor, continuing the Unicorn Overlord playthrough. In the last episode, we recruited Rosalind and Lena Logos, and we are now in Alheim. Did our first battle. It was actually way harder than I imagined. There were a lot more enemies, but it's okay, we got through it. Let's see what everyone has to say. Elven Archer. I hear the elves from the next village over were dragged from their homes by a pack of horrible bandits. To be honest, I barely slept since. You never know who might be next. Good point. Old Woman. After Zenoira conquered Alheim, some of my fellow elves attempted to flee to the forest. I wonder where they are now, and if they still live. Old Man. They say some of Zenoira's squadrons employ common brigands in an attempt to terrorize us. Is there no low they won't stoop to? Townsperson. I cared not for the wider world when our village sat peacefully on the border with Cornea. Only now that Zenoira holds the world in an iron grip am I finally curious about what lies beyond Alheim. What grim irony. There's also a cemetery. Alright, Sharon, do your thing. Whoa, there are some enemies in these woods. That I would rather avoid. Ah! Bellistian. It's the rebels. Come men, we drive them back. Liberation battle. That'll probably be what we do next. Run! Oh, that goes back towards Cornea. I don't want that. Okay. There's also a golem carving here. Alheim soldier. Some of my brethren have taken to selling their steel to the highest bidder. It is a notion far beyond my ken, to be frank. Elven Archer. Why the twisted expression? Have you never seen an elven mercenary before? I do as I must to put food on my table, and I know you humans do much the same. Alheim Soldier. Unlike ours, the arrows loosed by elven archers are imbued with magical power. I believe they prove effective against classes like hoplites with low magic defense, but I can't guarantee that myself. We saw that. Holdrick struggled against those magical arrows. Mercenary. An advanced class, huh? Must be nice. Oh, sorry. If you want to really boost your self-confidence, just stop by a fort and pick promote. It'll cost you, though. I saved up plenty of honors working as a merc, but it's still nowhere near enough. That's true. We do need more. Mercenary. Hey, look! I just got promoted. Mercenary. Oh yeah? What's that mean? Mercenary. You really don't know. It turns you into a stronger version of your normal class. It also gives you more room to grow, and lets you learn new skills while you're at it. Mercenary, wait, are you saying you're stronger than me? Mercenary, yep. From now on, you'll be following my every command. Now go buy me some elven confections, and that's an order. Mercenary, she's just using me as an errand boy. Maybe if I got promoted at a fort myself, yeah, that would definitely be worth the honors. Hold on a sec, you already did it, too? Mercenary, pretty good, right? Once you get promoted, you can make all the lesser classes buy you stuff. Mercenary, that's rubbish, and she knows it. Though, maybe I should try it too, just in case. Alright. Apparently there is a quest about promotions. Mercenary, I'm going to buy myself a promotion once I've saved up enough honors. Until then, I suppose it's errand duty. Elven Archer, hello there, brave human. For the sake of our homeland, we're prepared to assist the Liberations March however we can. With Wind Arrow, we can loose arrows imbued with magical power. Ah, and it's especially effective against enemy Wyvern Knights. Perhaps you'd like to witness it for yourself. Let's see, they've got 2 Wyvern Knights and an Elven Archer and a healer. Ralph's unit would win, but Holdrick would die. Oh, whatever.
shall protect you.
Wow, for once, didn't just straight up kill. That's surprising.
We strive together.
Just a little magic.
You'll see no harm.
How did I take 100 damage? Oh, he goes for Renault? Like this wyvern goes for Renault? That's gotta be it. And Hodrick can't cover, yeah. There's no other possible explanation.
Behold my might.
Yep. Oh, Hodrick, not Hodrick, Renault didn't die. Well done, Ralph. Well done. Alvin Archer, my thanks for the bout. Wind Arrow will also lower the enemy's evasion. Use it to down a flying enemy, and even a melee attack will be able to deliver the killing blow. How intriguing. Alright, I believe we should be able to fix up this town now. Got some silver ore, the unsullied timber. Town girl, thank you for helping us, kind strangers. Alright, let's station Elena Logos here.
A duty I'll gladly accept.
Town girl, I see you're with the Cornian Liberation. My apologies for not recognizing you sooner. Embarrassing as it is to admit, elves like me have a bit of trouble telling one human from another. Yep, the elves are super racist, but it's okay. Everybody's racist in this universe. Just wait until you see that Bestros. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, we gotta do our meals. And then perhaps a liberation battle. You know, before we do our meals, let's take care of a couple of smaller things. I want to fix up this bridge. Old woman, mind if I take that lumber off your hands? This poor bridge won't go fixing itself. There you go. Old woman, afraid that's not quite enough. What? Not quite enough? Alright, well, we'll gradually get enough. There's another area that we can fix. How do I go quick? Maybe this is going quick. Old woman, things are better now with Zenora gone. You can see it in the joy on everyone's faces. And we even got Prince Gilbert back leading the nation. No better outcome in my book. Yes. Alright, surely we have enough stone to fix this, right? Oh, I can't. I want to see who I need more. I think it's Keitra. Elaine usually doesn't group with Keitra. Keitra, yep. There should be plenty. You ready for me to get started? Yes, let's repair the bridge. Lost 30 stone, Keitra, and that's that. Glad I could help. Yep, it ups their rapport. Got another Dew of Illusion. Excellent. 30 renown. Old woman, I've heard much about your liberation army. Here, young man, use this well. Azure Crest Shield, very nice item. Extra PP. In fact, I think that's better than the shield Elaine's currently using. So let's swap that out. Twin Dragon Shield, immunity to burn and freeze, but whatever. It does have a little more guard and a little more physical defense, but 1 PP is much better than those things. Immunity freeze could come in handy once we get to Bastorius. A lot of enemies that can do that. Okay, I want to do the last cemetery in this area. They've got level 19 Wyvern Riders, but just 2 of them. Let's finish that off. Alright, Sharon, and then Sharon's gonna do her thing. Okay. Got a life blood staff, gravekeeper lantern, and a bouquet. Alright. Then we gotta do our meals. There's some treasure maps, and there's the mystery we can solve. But I'm not in that much of a rush. We gotta decide who's gonna eat. This is a more important thing. I feel like our new recruits need a meal. So does Gilbert. Boy, we could do Gilbert. Well, we already did a Gilbert. What are our options again?
Looking to beat the heat, are we?
5, 4, and 3. Okay. So, 5. We could have Rosalinda just eat with Elaine, Magellan, Lex, and Yana. But I don't know that's the best. Because these are all only 1 heart. Gilbert's really the best candidate for this. Only issue is we did the same meal. Like, I don't want to just keep doing the same meal over and over again. I don't know, I see a better choice though. Doesn't Joseph... Okay, Joseph can do Chloe, Clive, Virginia... And... we could even throw in Miriam. Joseph... Maybe Travis would be better at throwing.
Looking to...
Joseph, Clive. Maybe I will throw in Travis. Chloe. Chloe deserves a meal. Virginia.
You're gonna love this.
Would you look at that?
I'm happy with this.
Do have some.
I'd be glad to come again. If
Nice.
you're in.
Feel
Okay, now let's send Rosalinda to have a meal with Elaine. Ooh. Elaine, Yana, and Scarlet, I think. The 3 magic users plus Elaine.
looking to beat the heat up. You're gonna love this.
This looks amazing. I could eat this forever.
Don't be picky.
As though it were made by the royal chef.
Very nice. And we can do Lena Logos. Well, I should save it for Elaine. Okay, Lena Logos, you can have a meal later. Let's do Gilbert. Gilbert definitely needs to have some meals. We could have a Gloucester, Gilbert, Aramis. Ooh, Berengaria though. Gilbert, Berengaria, and Travis. Oh wait, no, Travis already sent out a meal. And Jeremy, just get this one out of the way.
Looking to be...
Okay. Why can't I find anyone? Gilbert. Okay, Berengaria.
You're gonna love this.
You're eating some pizza?
Making me drool here.
Not bad.
Please, partake.
I could get used to that.
Alright, lots of rapport conversations. I'm gonna do quite a few this episode. That's for sure. Let's see. Where to start? I'm gonna start with some Gilbert ones. Gilbert and Jeremy. Also, there's a loot here. Jeremy, nothing like a good drink to keep the old spirits high. Gilbert, pardon me, barkeep. I'd like to sample a flagon of your finest mead, if you would. Jeremy, what's a king doing in a rundown little alehouse like this? Gilbert, how else shall I experience the life of a commoner in my charge? Not to mention, I've heard the fare here is quite palatable indeed. All of you march for the liberation, yes? Then worry not, for your meals this eve shall come straight from the royal treasury. Now, let us drink a day well won, and greater luck in the battles ahead. Jeremy, how am I supposed to relax now? One wrong word and my head will be decorating the walls of Soldraga. Unless, maybe this is just a chance I've been waiting for. Listen, boss. This is your first time here, yeah? How about I show you how it's done? Gilbert, your name was Jeremy, was it? I would be much obliged, thank you. Jeremy, alright. First things first. This kind of place is about more than just drinking. You gotta eat too. But not with a knife and fork. What do you think this is? One of your fancy feasts? Gilbert, my apologies. The barkeep was kind enough to provide utensils, so I assume it was only proper that I make good use of them. Jeremy, well, that's what you get for assuming. Slice that cheese any thinner, and it might as well not even exist. Gilbert, our drinks. Most common folk prefer to finish them in as few gulps as possible, yes? In that case, pray for me, friends. I do this in the name of knowledge. Jeremy, hey, slow down there, boss. You don't gotta... Gilbert, this tavern is every word as magnificent as I had heard. Another round, barkeep. Jeremy, guess the kid can drink more than I thought. Yeah, actually, how old is Gilbert exactly? He does look like a kid. Jeremy, but hey, you might want to take it easy, lest you're looking forward to a pounding headache in the morning. Gilbert, a rightful king shall never fear the pains of tomorrow. Now come, join me, Jeremy. Jeremy, we got a long night ahead of us. Gilbert, 'twas truly a finer evening than I can remember. Jeremy, who could have guessed free drinks be this nerve-wracking? Maybe next time I'll just slip out the back when I see him coming in. That was more exciting than I thought. Gilbert apparently just goes to random bars and just enjoys meals and drink. You know what? He is a king. He gets to do that stuff. Gilbert and Berengaria. We have to see what they have to say. Ooh, these people have some new things to say. Town girl, this little patch of land may not look like much now, but we'll turn it into a thriving town someday. Maybe Prince Gilbert will come to thank me personally and... yeah, well, Prince Gilbert's in our retinue. Alright, here's Berengaria and Gilbert. Gilbert. Berengaria, how are you feeling? Berengaria, better. Thanks. Sorry about all that. Gilbert, 'tis no trouble in the slightest. Though I must ask, why do you not stand by Travis to comfort him in his time of need? Berengaria, first, let me tell you what it was like getting put under that bastard Baltro's control. Thoughts of my brother were the first to go. I was consumed, haunted by an all-encompassing thirst for vengeance. And then silence, no cares in the world, no worries, no pain. Almost like I was fast asleep at the bottom of the ocean. It made me wonder if things weren't better off that way. Gilbert, hence you feel guilt for ever succumbing to its allure. Berengaria, it was all nonsense, of course. And now that I have my body back, the only thought I've got left for Zenora is hate. Gilbert, yet there is not a person alive who doesn't wish to let go of something. Countless souls suffer under the weight of who others expect them to be, myself included. Berengaria, you understand then. After what I've done, Gilbert, I don't deserve to stroll back in like nothing happened. And no matter how much I want to pull him close and apologize, I feel wrong for even reaching out my arm. I abandoned my own brother when he needed me most. Abandoned myself, too. But I'm fixing things little by little. Getting my revenge is just one small part of that. Appreciate the concern, though. Gilbert. I imagine Ludwig thinks much the same as she does. That whether or not he feels he deserves it, there is no greater ally, nor friend, than your very kin. Would that he could see it himself. I'm surprised Gilbert and Berengaria don't have more to say. Like, they have a very similar family situation. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Alright, Aramis and Virginia. Oh, Aramis and Prim, that seems good. Come on. Oh, Bruno and Travis. Not yet, not yet. Aramis and Virginia, let's start with there. Aramis. I must say, I never have relished the heat here in Drakenhold. Virginia. And yet, you refuse to let a barber's blade anywhere near those flowing locks of yours. It would help, you know. Aramis, perhaps. But long hair is a defining feature of the man I've made of myself. In any case, I've grown used to it by now. Virginia. Somehow, I doubt I'll ever understand you. Tell me though, do you ever dream of letting your hair down, as Queen Elenia so famously used to do? Virginia, I can't say I do. My aunt was an amazing woman, but my respect for her comes from actions, not appearances. Not to mention the incessant burden long hair poses in battle. Aramis, it is a problem, yes. But such hurdles can easily be overcome with enough experience. Hair can even serve as a weapon, if used correctly. Virginia, yes, yes. Say whatever drivel you want. Aramis, it's the truth. Imagine dodging an enemy's attack at the last possible moment. You twist your body just so, wrapping your luxurious mane snug around their weapon, and ensnared in such a manner, there will be nothing they can do against a strike of your own. Virginia, you can't be serious. Aramis, I am indeed. Not only that, but you can even use your hair as a whip in close-quarter combat. Aim for their eyes, rob them of their sight, and the day will surely be yours. Virginia, I admit, I've never considered it like that. Okay, so as soon as Aramis talks about whips, Virginia's into it. Aramis, ... Virginia, if you really think it can aid me in combat, I might be willing to learn. Aramis. Ha! Forgive me for getting your hopes up, Virginia. It was nothing more than a little joke at your expense. Virginia, loathsome ingrate, how dare you? Aramis, I'm sorry, truly. It was a temptation I simply couldn't shy away from. Now then, I fear I can bear this heat no longer. Farewell. Virginia, Prince Ludwig. He was nothing short of stiff and formal when we first met. But it seems life in the real world has changed him. For the better, I'd say. Okay, Virginia, also a princess, calls Ludwig, or Aramis, by his original name. Prim and Aramis. Prim, what do I do? Aramis, is something the matter, Prim? You seem rather troubled over there. Prim, oh, Sir Aramis. Well, it's embarrassing to admit it, but I've spent almost all my money at the local tavern. Aramis, oh? Prim, whenever I put in a hard day's work, I always reward myself with a hearty meal. But lately I've been working even harder than normal, meaning my diet has grown somewhat out of control. Steak haché, rice pilaf, portofeu, a nice salad here, a tarte tatin there, fresh pasta, the most wonderful galettes, oh, and carpaccio, and oysters too. Aramis, I'm not sure how your stomach can possibly handle all that. Prim, my stomach isn't the issue, sadly. My coin purse is. Aramis, have you ever considered rethinking this methodology of yours? Perhaps you wouldn't be bleeding your funds dry if you rewarded yourself with something other than food. Prim, oh, that's a wonderful idea. But what should replace it with? Prim, what if you were my reward? Talking to you, that is. Aramis, no, I don't think that will work at all. Prim, right. Of course not. I'm sure you have far better things to do than entertain me wherever I went, please. Aramis, that's not the problem, Prim. Were that your reward, I could never speak to you at any other time. Prim. But that would be almost like punishment. I only suggested it so I could learn more about you too. Aramis, did you now? Well, far be it from me to refuse the wishes of so beautiful a rose. Prim, I'm sorry? Aramis, you may ask about me anytime you like. But first, we must decide upon a new reward for you. Prim, you're going to help me think of one, Sir Aramis. Aramis, how could I not? After all, I was the one who suggested it in the first place. Prim, I suppose so, yes. Now, let's see here. Oh. How intriguing. And we've already unlocked their next conversation? Did I get them to, like, level 3 already? Oh, apparently. But we have to be all the way in Albion, so not gonna happen anytime soon. Alright, what is this one? Elaine in Virginia? I don't know. I don't really feel like Elaine in Virginia right now. Okay. So, we haven't actually unlocked anything in Elheim. Jeremy and Gloucester, Elaine and Gloucester. Let's do these two up here. Prim and Hilda, and Elaine and Hildrick. This is Prim and Hilda. We'll do Elaine and Hildrick first. Maybe we'll just do Elaine and Hildrick. We'll see. Hildrick, I must say, I never expected to look upon Prislas from within Drakenhold's borders. Elaine, from what I understand, the fort is considered to be nigh impregnable. Tell me, did you ever mount an attack on its ramparts while my mother ruled as queen? Hildrick, hers was not a reign marked by invasions or offensives, your highness. Yet as the stronghold stands betwixt Cornea and Drakenhold proper, the territory surrounding it has long been disputed. Such was the case 15 years ago, as well, the day that Hotto sought to storm it. Hotto, stand down, Hodrick. Drakenhold means to provoke us with all of these damned raids out of Prislas, and provoked us they have. But I, for one, don't intend to let them get away with it. Hodrick, then you shall be playing to their hand. I hope you wouldn't think to cast your men's lives aside so callously. Hotto, Her Majesty is shrewd indeed to have known I would come, but she should have sent more than a simple knight to stop me. There is nothing you can do to change my mind. Hildrick, listen carefully, Hotto. The only nation which stands to gain from this conflict is Drakenhold, not our own. And it is more than simply Queen Elenia who believes such an assertion to be true. General Valmore himself labors to make peace with our neighbors as we speak. Hotto, what? Unlikely as it seems, I have little choice but to verify the truth of that claim myself. In the end, I was able to put a stop to Hotto's mindless scheme. I hope you've come to understand, Your Highness. Our relationship with Drakenhold has long proven a perilous one, no matter the present circumstance. Yet it's clear to me you think in much the same way your mother once did. And for my part, I'm not the slightest doubt you shall see Cornea's bond with her neighbors strengthened beyond belief. Elaine, my thanks for saying so, Hildrick. Though the course of this war, our two nations have fought as one, desperate peoples banding together in the face of a common evil. I only pray we may do the same upon its conclusion, that all Fevrith might enjoy a shared peace. Okay, Hildrick giving a little history lesson. I might be satisfied with this, actually. A lot of the conversations we've unlocked are all the way, like with Rosalind, that require going far deeper in Elheim. So perhaps I don't actually have as many conversations as I thought. I did want to find out where Travis is and give him some books. Where are you, buddy? What do I have to press again? Minus? X? X. Okay. Like that? No. Okay, I don't know what I did, but that worked. Wait, well... I don't like these controls. I don't understand them. Where is the list? Okay, it's the down arrow. No, the left arrow. And the right arrow. Alright. Travis. No, that's a rapport conversation. Where are you, Travis? Where did I put him? Mirror town. Ah, right. I put the tricorns in the tri-town region. Alright, you can have some secular text. Yep. 60. Travis, you know me well, Elaine. I can't wait to read this. Here, you can have two of these books. You know what? You can have all 3 books. We'll buy you more. Travis, you know me well, Elaine. I can't wait to read this. Very good. Any other gifts that stand out? Alright. Okay, let me just do it this way. Replica sword, rock salt. I think Chloe would like that. Palladian scripture. That's clearly good for Scarlet. The flan is good for Prim. Dice. Chemise dress. Oh, Yana, I bet would like that. She loves dresses. Yana, I put in her near her tower. Oh, she loves that dress. Yana, you have quite the eye for clothing, Elaine. I love it. Yes. Okay. And then I want to reward the Knights of the Rose. Each with a treasure. So you have a lapis lazuli, a Miriam. Old man, the capital has been restored, has it? What excellent news. We owe you all a great debt indeed. Townsperson. The prince himself visited our town not long back. He's truly become a fine young man these past few years. And of course, his reclamation of our kingdom makes all that the more evident. Ran. Oh, if you're sure then. Thank you. Town girl, I hear we've retaken the capital, and we couldn't have done it without your help. I'll never forget what you've done for our nation. Very good. Well, that's Aramis. Where did I put... Where did I put the other Knight of the Rose? Keetra's still back in Grumport Town? No, we can't have that. Alright, she danks us. Let's put Keetra to guard this region. And then Aramis can go... Well, he doesn't want to be close to the capital. You know, Aramis? Why don't you guard this little town?
I shall guard it well.
And Rosalinda, I won't... Well, this town barely has any resources. It's not real worth Aramis's time. Alright, I'll put Aramis here.
I shall guard it well.
Alright. This area has a lot more resources. Boy, the prince is really something, huh? Taking Sildraga back must have been hard. I better start pulling my weight around here if I want to follow in his footsteps. Okay, it's already quite a bit of time passed. I am just gonna read the Fevriv archives and then We'll get the treasure another time. Maybe I'll only read some of the Fever archives. Alright, events. Through the Winding Wood. With Yana's guidance, Elaine makes it through the Winding Wood and meets Rosalinda, sister to the Tyrannus of the Elves. She tells them that Yana's master Alcena had a hand in Elheim's downfall and offers to join the Liberation's march. The resistance lives on. Logos, commander of his nation's failing resistance, is relieved to see Rosalind alive and well. He initially declines when Elaine asks his help in fighting Zenora, but eventually pledges to fight until the final arrow is flown. After a fierce battle, Elheim's resistance claims victory alongside the Liberation, but their forces were left depleted in the process. Hoping to avenge his fallen soldiers, Logos joins the Liberation in troop. Okay, we got 2 characters. Rosalinda, Augur of the Dark Elves, and aide to her elder sister Ethelinda, the Tyrannus of Elheim. When Larhal fell, she fled and began amassing an army in hopes of rescuing her sister, an aim which later saw her join the Liberation. Logos, the commander of Elheim's resistance army, he was separated from his liege Rosalinda when Larhal fell, and now stands opposed to Zenora's forces on the edge of the kingdom, and seeks to end their ceaseless brutality. Alright, Elheim locations. Fort Pickimp, small fort in eastern Elheim, first constructed to defend the Winding Wood. In days of peace, the Tyrannus would visit the fort once a year. Vilta Town, a town in eastern Elheim near the entrance to the Winding Wood. Despite its location within Elheim's borders, the town plays host to a small population of humans. It is also blessed with foraging sites in nearby forests. Alright, I know we have some other ones to read, but that's a good stopping point because next episode we can do the Liberation battle real quick, do some more rapport conversations, and solve some of the puzzles. We shouldn't need to solve the puzzles to beat this level 16 Liberation battle. So, thank you for watching. Until next time.